What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The Penguin Season 1 finale is here. What a bittersweet moment this is.
Yeah.
This show has been epic.
Yes, it has.
I have loved every second of it, even going back to the Batman and this whole universe. It is so good. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say something right now, just setting the tone for my mindset going into this episode. If they stick the landing on this finale, I think this will go down as my favorite comic book show that we have ever watched.
Solid.
Currently in competition with Punisher Season 1. So good. Absolutely incredible.
I do.
But this show in particular has done an amazing job with storytelling, the character developments, the introductions of new characters in this universe. It has been so good. And coming off of that last episode, which was so dark, we got a flashback of Oz as a kid. Yeah. We found out what happened to his brothers.
Not good.
Whew. It's just, like, after watching that episode, that was one of those that kind of stuck with me for a minute. And I was just thinking about Oz as a character and the things that we've seen so far in the Batman and now in this show. If he's willing to do that to his brothers as a child, what is he willing to do now to anyone who is close to him? I think we've kind of seen some of that in terms of the way that he's treated Sofia. He's gone back and forth on her so many different times. I mean, what he did to Falcones is just unimaginable. And Sal dying in this last episode was absolutely shocking.
Wild. Oh my God.
Having a heart attack while getting into a fight with Oz was insane. I'm sure he had some medical issues with the stab wound that he had, but still, him dying in that moment under those circumstances,
I know,
that was crazy. And just the way Oz was handling it, like, I beat you, I win, like, that was just nuts. And it's just one of those things where Oz will literally do whatever it takes to get whatever he needs. And the only person in this universe that I feel like would be safe around him is his mother.
Yeah.
Who I will kind of talk about it a little bit at the end of this intro, but I am concerned for her future in this situation.
Is she still alive? We haven't seen her since, the bomb.
Yeah, so Sofia kidnapped Francis. They had a really good talk. I mean, Francis in that moment, holy shit.
So good.
Straight boss.
Yeah.
The way she didn't back down or even give an inch to Sofia was incredible. Obviously, things shifted a little bit when she brought up the sons and, like, it triggered some things for her. But Sofia promised to make a drop with Oz after Sal died. And it was like, hey, whatever you want, Sofia, you got it. It's yours. This whole empire, it's all yours. Just give me my mom. They rode a car down into the area and literally blew up Crown Point from the ground up.
Yeah.
And that was just so insane. The aftermath, like, it was so much bigger than I expected. Like, seeing the aftermath of the explosion.
I know.
It was massive. And Oz kind of, like, finds his way out and starts crawling through, and you see all the rubble and everyone freaking out. And then the corrupt police officer dude knocks him over the head, brings him to Sofia. Where this goes now with this finale, I cannot wait to see how they wrap up this story in this first season.
Same.
Who dies? Who lives? Do we get a Batman anything? Like, is there any, like, the fact that Crown Point has now been blown up, regardless of what Bruce is doing, I feel like that is big enough. I feel like, I kind of said this in the last video, I feel like the crimes and the impact of the crimes have grown each time. So I feel like whatever he's doing, because again, he left at the end of the Batman, I would imagine this is the type of moment that could bring Gordon in potentially. I don't know if we'll get a cameo from him, or like Batman, like the symbol getting put out, something. This feels like a worthy moment to kind of bring him out of his hiding and do whatever needs to be done to fix the city. But overall, I think I've kind of shifted on my prediction, mostly because of, like, having discussions with the chat and all that stuff. Like, that's the great thing about week-to-week shows.
Yes.
Is that we could have discussions without having to worry about spoilers because people know what happened. So it's one of those things where I now believe Oz and Sofia make it out of this. After watching his brothers die and the way he did it, I don't know about Vic anymore. I had, like, big hopes for Vic.
I think Vic will be fine. I don't think Francis makes it out of this.
I agree.
But I agree with you about, like, Oz, Sofia, Vic, but I doubt Francis.
Vic, his introduction has been really cool, and I feel like him as a sidekick is really strong. I feel like nobody is safe around Oz under the circumstances of that flashback. That shifted my whole mindset on most things, even though, again, watching him deal with the Falcones, watching him deal with Sofia, it's been a situation where Oz is going to do what's best for Oz and his future to get the goals of things that he wants done. So outside of him, I don't think he gives two schnots about anybody. Like, even Eve, if he finds out that she's the reason that Sofia was able to find and like zero in on his location,
that's not
she's definitely gone. I don't think Oz, and I think this is like part of what makes him such an interesting, wild villain, is that he has this like charming aspect to him.
100%.
But he's so ruthless.
Yes, he is.
The fact that it started like that with his brothers, just because he wanted the full attention of his mother, holy shit. Like, that was wild. And by the way, we kind of mentioned it, like, before we sat down to record. Great casting for young Oz.
I know.
Even Francis, fantastic. Amazing job. So, do you, like, the last question, I guess, do you think that there's any kind of reference to Batman or Bruce or...
I feel like there's got to be
You think they throw the light in the
something.
sky or something?
That would be fun. But I mean, I'm not going to, rule it out. But maybe.
I feel like that's going to be, like, the end. I feel like that's going to be the cliffhanger moment, is like, okay, enough shit has finally gone down to bring Bruce and bring Batman back into the fold. Because again, this is, as far as I know, this is supposed to like leapfrog us into the Batman Part 2. So it would make sense if like the last shot is like, oh, hey, Batman symbol. Like, it'd be kind of cool. But again, if this finale sticks its landing, I am without question, not much debate, recency bias, whatever. I think this is the best comic book show, gotta stick the landing, that we've seen, personally. Yeah. So we'll see where this goes. I'm very excited, but again, very sad that these are now over until the Batman Part 2 comes out. Because, again, the performances, Sofia, amazing introduction to this universe.
I agree.
I really, really, really hope that she continues because, again, I feel like her intro, her character, just... the entire aspect of everything that she's brought to it has been amazing.
I love her. I think she's amazing. She's amazing such a character. Good villain.
Yeah, so good. And just Oz, obviously, so good. So, ready for this finale? I don't know if I am, but we gotta watch it anyways.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's painful, I know. I try to remember. Go back.
Dude.
They were good boys. It might do you some good to get out of the house. I'm worried about you, friend. I wish you'd let me pay for the funeral. Give Jack and Benny a nice send-off. I could talk to Father Vincent, I'm sure.
Right, so people could shove tissues in my face and tell me it was God's will. I don't need a public display to mourn my boys.
Oz has been coming around the store a lot lately. Says you won't speak to him and barely look him in the eye.
Oswald has always been so goddamn needy. I made peace with him. I did. That he was different. But now, what he's done, I keep.
Oh.
What he's done?
Yeah. What's up with that?
I found this in his coat. He was with him, Rex. He lied to me. He came home acting all sad, like he was the victim. But he knew my babies were drowning in those tunnels, and he didn't say a goddamn word.
Okay, so she definitely knows everything.
Every goddamn chance to say something, to do something, to stop it.
He's a kid.
He locked them inside.
Shit.
Cops told me they had to pry the fucking door open to reach him. If I had known if he had, I could have saved them, they'd be here with me right now. But Oswald didn't want that, no. This is what he wanted, me, all to himself. I got the devil in my house, Rex.
Oh, shit.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
I didn't realize that she found out every aspect of what happened.
Yeah.
There are a couple different ways to handle this type of situation. Guys like him, they can serve a purpose. Go on to do big fucking things, especially in my line of work. But you gotta know how to control them. Most of the guys that come to me say they're looking to make money. That's fine, but greed don't buy loyalty. I want loyalty. I bring in guys who are looking for a father. Guys like that got a void to fill. They'll do anything for me.
Jesus.
Oswald, he don't need a father. He's got you. He's devoted to you. You can use that. Foster what he's got. Embrace it. Raise it. Maybe he'd be great. Or maybe not. You have to bet on him to see.
I like this guy. I mean, he's a bad guy, but
What kind of mother would I be?
That's where I was gonna be thinking. Like, how do you turn your head to what he did, knowing what he did and why he did it?
Well, then maybe you let him go.
You'd be willing to help me with something like that?
whoa.
Ma, I got dinner for you.
Get dressed. We're going out. Come on, your suit.
So this is that portion.
Yeah, but with the current version of her, not the flashback version. Even though we saw the flashback version in the mirror. Very interesting.
Ma, look who's here.
Yeah, sweetheart. Rex is gonna drive you home later.
Really?
Really?
What?
I know you miss him, Ma. I do too.
Oh my god.
Everything's all right, Francis.
Babe, what do you...
Let's just try and stay in the moment, okay?
Wow, this is trippy. This is him triggering the moment, so we're seeing her as the current Francis. That's awesome. I love the way this is being done.
Me too. Terrifying though.
I'm gonna take care of you, Ma. You know that, right? He's been working so hard for the three of us. It's gonna be easier now. I'll get a job. And I got all kinds of ideas on how to make cash on the side, too.
Yeah, you sound like your father.
That ain't true. I mean what I say.
Okay. Shit.
What do you want? Tell me and I'll get it.
You got it all figured out, don't you? Your balls are barely dropped, and you're gonna take care of me.
Of course I'm gonna take care of you. I'd do anything for you. I see you, Ma, in ways that other people don't. See the way you smile when you want people to think you're enjoying something you ain't?
I wonder if my children can do that.
You drink more when you're sad. See how hard you work, how smart you are. You wish the people who matter would notice. All the people like that won't matter at all.
This kid.
But I wonder.
Like, is this real? Like, is this really how it played out?
I'm gonna get you out of the east side, Ma. Put you up somewhere real nice. Better than what we got now. The best then, on the top floor, in a penthouse like you want, with a view of the whole friggin' city. And if you don't believe me, well, you don't got it, because I'm gonna prove it to you. Every day and day.
I mean,
Just don't give up on me.
it's good to have aspirations. I just,
Yeah.
But I wonder if our kids know a certain smile that I give when I fucking hate it wherever I am, but I'm trying to put on a happy face.
They could just tell that mama's not actually happy.
Yeah.
Hey, you could be hurt. We gotta get down there.
Well, Ozzy's probably dead.
We gotta check. Let's go.
A friend has put us in a dangerous position. One month over.
We are the product, not the penguin.
Oops.
We're all a bunch of fucking cowards, you know that?
Oh, God.
What the hell do you even stand for? What, are you gonna let the Maronis and Gigantes do whatever they fucking want?
Oh, he's got a backbone.
He has come a long way.
You're just gonna run away now? That's bullshit.
Oh, shit.
Watch what you say. You gotta know your place. Or you're gonna catch a bullet. Then you really don't matter.
Let's go.
Dude.
That's awful.
Where's Oz?
Sofia. She blew it all up.
What about Oz? Did he get out?
Wow. That's wild.
It's time to wake up.
They're at the club. Yep.
You know, when Berto and I were kids, we found this nest out by the greenhouse with 2 baby birds inside. One of the birds was bigger than the other one, stronger, and the mama bird gave it more food. I thought it was going to die, but then one morning, when the mama bird was away, the smaller bird viciously attacked the bigger bird and killed it. And then it just pushed its brother out of the nest.
Shit.
The fuck?
It was the most disturbing thing I had ever seen, at least at the time. Can you imagine doing something so terrible to your own brother?
Whoa.
When the mama bird came back and saw that one of her babies was missing, guess what she did? Nothing. Instead of punishing the smaller bird, she kept feeding it, caring for it, as if nothing even happened.
Wow, this is awful.
Francis, what do you think? Should we find out?
I always wondered if someone stuffs shit in your mouth like this to like quiet, why can't you spit it out?
You fucking psycho! What is this shit?
You don't like my story?
Ma, look at me. I'm gonna get you out of here. I swear to God, Ma.
Oz, you're right. It was a stupid story. And you have the better one. Anyway, tell us why you left your brothers to die in those tunnels.
What the hell are you talking about?
Why did you lie to her?
What the hell are you talking about?
Stop pretending she knows. I know. We all know what you did.
You done something to her. What the fuck you do to her?
You act like you tell her everything, and she acts like she believes you. Why are you both so afraid of the truth?
Ma!
It's so sick. It's almost as sick as you asking that man to kill your son.
Oh shit, here we go.
What kind of weird fucking games are you trying to play?
Holy shit.
Your last night together was going to be here at this club. Was it over there? Where you two danced? Is that where Oz made you his promise?
Stop.
I just want to know, was it worth it? Fuck you. Did he give you everything that you wanted?
Ma!
Or do you wish you would have let Rex take him for that ride? What did you lose by keeping him alive? I know what I lost, what he took from me. He deserves to know what he did to you, how you feel about him, and how angry you are.
Dude, Sofia is horrifying.
And she's so good at this, though.
Tell him.
Oh. Also great at spitting.
Oz, was it my brother's right or left pinky that you chopped off? It was the right.
Hey! Don't fucking touch her!
No way. No way. No way.
Just because somebody knows something doesn't mean that they don't need to hear it from the person who hurt them.
Don't.
I'm offering you the opportunity to give it to your mother. She deserves the best. So give her your best.
Sofia, don't fucking do it! Just don't do it! She did nothing!
It's very simple. Tell her what you did to your brothers, and tell her why, and then we can all take a breath.
This is fucking insane! I did nothing! I wasn't even there! She knows that!
Admit it.
Stop!
Oh my god.
What is wrong with
She
you?
knows! Mom.
Just tell her
She
for
knows.
her sake.
Tell her I wasn't with her, I was with you!
My fucking finger, you
I was
spoiler
with
prick.
you!
Just say it, tell her. I already fucking know.
Oh my god.
I know what you did to Jack and Betty. I always known.
Is he gonna shut her off?
Lies. You're getting things confused. It's just your disease talking, Ma.
Fuck you! I hate you. I hate you for what you did. I never stopped hating you.
Oh shit.
You would have let me cut it off because you don't care about her.
Fuck you.
You don't. Not enough. Not like you say. You don't feel a fucking thing.
Oh my god.
I had enough to give Oswald. I had enough to give all three of you. You didn't have to leave him down there. You didn't have to take him from me.
Oh my god.
They were my babies, my world, your brothers.
The way Sofia's like orchestrating this
I
moment
know.
is just.
You're a disappointment? Oh
You're a
god.
waste of space.
Oh shit.
I wake up every goddamn day sick that I'm your mother.
Wow.
She's fucking right. I should have let Rex kill you when I had the chance.
Holy shit.
Oh!
You're the devil. You're the goddamn devil.
Oh my god, not with a baby.
Oh my god.
Jack, Benny, my babies. I'm so...
Oh my god. Stop him!
Oh!
Oh, he shot through him.
I got you.
Holy shit, dude, that scene.
Meanwhile, this guy's fucking getting high as shit.
Oh! Through the eye.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay.
Oh man, this show. Well, I generally don't ever comment on fashion, but the fact that Sofia always makes a point to like
Look,
boss up
yes,
every time. That scene was incredible. The fact that Francis was even like, I know, Oz still couldn't like say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Kid, where the hell are you?
Oz.
Ooh, that can't be good, right? Getting stabbed by a bottle.
bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna staple yourself? Oh, motherfucker!
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
What happened? Are you okay?
Sofia, she stabbed me.
I'm sorry, Oz. I got there too late. I tried the gangs. I tried to make them see, but they just left.
It ain't you, Vic. It's the way it is. Got nothing left to offer.
That's not true.
I love Vic.
I mean, guys like Link, he believes in you.
Link's a fucking deputy, kid. Can't do shit without the title.
God damn it, Oz. Listen to me. You gave people jobs in Crown Point. You got the power back on. Nobody did that, all right? Nobody else did that. Nobody even tried. You gave people dignity. Bliss. That's bigger than Bliss. Get the hell up. Let's go. Get your shit together and, you know, be you.
Hell yeah, Vic. Let's go.
You practice that, huh?
Shut up.
Thank you for making the trip
Legit,
across the
every
bridge.
time she...
I know it's a hike.
Oh, she's meeting with all of them.
What I want to know is, who wants it? I'm leaving Gotham. There's nothing left for me here. But my home, my territories, my businesses can all be yours. Whichever one of you brings me Oz first. He's dead. He's not. Whoever finds Oz first can have all the means to control Gotham for as long as they can hold on to it.
You want us to believe you're gonna walk away from all of this? Why would you do that?
Because I can.
Link?
Victor, you with Oz?
I know he's alive.
Sofia just put a bounty on his head.
You're right.
We gotta do something.
Tell me where you at.
This feels bad. All bad.
What the fuck? Oswald, I did what you asked. If anybody sees me in here with you, I'm...
Works. Listen, I never got the chance to thank you for helping me out. Crown Point's prettier with lights, but they're pulling bodies out of the rubble down there now. It's fucking tragic. People are pointing fingers. The voters want answers. Sure, it'd be nice to have some, right?
And what kind of answers?
Answers like the truth. Sofia Falcone, she set a car full of explosives into the tunnels under the city. Damn thing went boom.
And why would she do that?
That hole in the ground used to be the biggest drug lab in Gotham. Run by a real smart motherfucker, too. Salvatore Maroni is pushing a new street drug called Bliss. But the headline is the same old war. The Maronis kill Sofia's brother. She goes full cycle. She burns Sal's wife and son to a crisp.
This guy.
When the cops go digging in that hole, you know what they're gonna find? They're gonna find little pieces of Sofia's G-Wagon and a bunch of dead Falcones and Maronis, including Salvatore himself.
God.
And this looks like an unhinged, angry broad got out of the loony bin and went on a fucking killing spree.
He's so good at this.
Well, is this gonna work?
Sebastian Haiti, that's the guy who turned the lights back on in Crown Point, restored people's dignity, locked up the last Falcone, end of the fucking drug war that's plagued these city streets for decades. How does that sound?
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
That's the kind of wind that you can ride all the way to the top, Councilman.
The reason why it could work is because everything he described is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Real, she's forming a commission, anti-corruption.
Good.
And they have a list of Carmine's associates. They're gonna subpoena you. You wanna be welcome? You gotta look clean.
As a fucking whistle. Pal.
What a piece of work. He just basically told him, keep my name out of it.
Right.
And we got a deal here. Fucking Oz, dude, making moves.
Oz.
Uh-oh.
Fuck's this?
Get in.
Did Vic just get played?
I think so. See, every fucking scene she is in looks glorious.
She's not even meeting with anyone, right? She just chose to dress like that just by herself.
Oh, she's burning the shit down. She don't care about the fucking house. She's gonna burn it all down.
Dude. Yeah, the house I just promised you ain't gonna be there. Burn all her daddy's shit. You think she purposely wore all red while burning a house down?
Probably.
It's like the same camera angle of when Oz was watching the Maronis burn.
Yeah.
She's really leaving? Does that mean she's not going to continue in this universe if she actually just bounces?
Yeah, maybe not.
Is she finally going on that trip that everyone's been talking about? What the fuck's gonna go down?
I'm kind of feeling like she's not gonna make it out of the episode. I don't know.
Is she being double crossed right now?
I'm hoping. I mean, I'm not, because I really like Sofia, but also, like, you know, it's the show, and I feel like something's gonna happen.
Will you end things here or drop him over the Atlantic? See if the penguin can fly.
Sal?
Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that.
Holy shit!
Damn! Damn, Link just killed Mr. Zhao. Shit.
Link's the boss now?
Makes sense. I was not. That was fucking. Sorry. Sorry. Very sad. Very sad.
So you and me go for a drive?
Wow, dude!
What did you say to get Link to turn?
Oh my god.
I'm sure you promised him something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you and the Dilo never would. Shot. A chance to be somebody. Link was tired of being overlooked. He ain't the only one neither. Years of being brushed aside.
Oh shit! Oh, with a helmet?
All the number twos.
You and your kind, you're so busy filling your own fucking plate. You don't see that everyone around you is stout. You got no idea what it feels like. Born into nothing.
Oh my god.
You know what people will do to push that down? They'll do fucking anything.
Oh my God.
Oswald Cobb, man of the people.
That's right.
That's what you need to believe, huh?
Wow.
By the way, this episode is fantastic.
It's like the new generation of crime bosses have taken over.
How's your mom? Has she told you she loves you yet?
Wow. Anything she can before she dies, right?
Turn around.
You were right. I didn't see you, but she did. She knew it from the very beginning. You have always been a monster.
You're never gonna find peace. You know that? Sick fuck like you. You're going to hell. Sweetheart.
Add the sweetheart in there.
I'll save you a seat.
Wow, Sofia really gonna fucking die? What a shot.
Oh. Oh, that's right, because the councilman. Oh, shit. Oh, she's just gonna get arrested. Oh, is she gonna be put back into Arkham?
Oh shit. Fucking Oz, dude. Holy shit.
So he sent her there twice.
Oh my god. Good. I'm glad she didn't die.
Fucking beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Look.
Crooked politics that have allowed wealthy elites like Sofia Falcone to wreak havoc.
This is all me. I fed him this bullshit. Look at him spitting it out, Ma. What do you think? What do you think?
Uh-oh.
Is she gone?
Ma.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Sir?
Hey, is there something wrong? You gotta help her. She ain't responding.
Sir, we've been looking for you, but didn't know how to reach you.
Why aren't her eyes fucking moving?
Your mother has suffered a serious stroke. I'm afraid the stroke has left her in a persistent vegetative state, and given your mother's age and her Lewy body diagnosis...
Whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? You saying she's a fucking vegetable?
So sorry.
Stop saying you're fucking sorry! Get the fucking doctors in here! Get a fucking doctor in here!
Oh, he's just a delight to deal with.
Come on down. I did it.
Wow.
I'm the fucking king.
Oh my god. This is very sad.
You can't do this to me, please. You gotta tell me just what. Tell me you're proud of me. Ma, tell me you're proud of me, please. Tell me I did good. Tell me I did good. I did it for you, Ma. I did it all for you. The whole thing. Your son. I'm the fucking king. It's what you wanted, Ma.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Everything I ever done was for her.
I mean, really, it was for you, but...
She knew that. She did.
You think she forgives me?
What?
I don't know.
You do know.
All kinds of things.
I thought he was gonna open up to Vic right now and...
Yeah.
Can't stop thinking about them. My brothers, you know, what kind of men they'd be if they had the chance. What they'd think of me. Now.
I think about that too. My family.
I mean, bringing Link into the fold, I didn't see it at first, but it's a smart move. You did good, kid.
Thanks.
Wow. You got a bunch of people killed. Good on you there, bud.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking a chance on me. For taking me in your family to me.
Aww.
Be careful, he killed most of his family.
Yep.
Be careful.
You and me, that's all that's left. I don't believe in kismet or nothing. It's good that we met.
Is he gonna kill him right now? Why do I feel like he's gonna kill him?
Listen, kid, I can't bring you with me this time.
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, that's the thing about family.
No fucking way!
Fuck if it don't make you weak, too. And I can't have that no more. I can't have that shit. I can't.
What?
Too fucking much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Got a good heart.
No fucking way!
It wasn't for nothing.
What the fuck? It's like I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised, but I'm
Exactly.
shocked.
Like,
I was really...
when I say this stuff, I was like, he's not actually gonna kill him.
I was really hoping Vic was gonna make it into the next series of stuff.
I really like him.
But what Oz was basically saying is like, no more emotional connections. Wait, why is Julian Rush back
He
here?
got his job back. I'm sure he got his job back to protect her, no?
Holy shit.
Is he gonna try and get her released?
Mostly the usual rants, poems, marriage proposals.
Marriage proposals.
People love people in prison.
I think you should read it. It's from a woman named Selena Kyle.
So,
She says she's your half sister.
it's Catwoman. Holy shit.
I didn't know the relation.
Yeah, because her father is also, but one of the girls from
No,
the
I get
club.
that.
Yeah.
I just didn't, I don't know.
Thought I mentioned that earlier. They're going to definitely need an interaction between the two of them, that's for sure. That's going to be interesting. Oh, he's got a top hat in his hand.
Is he wearing tails?
Looking sharp there, Oz.
He is wearing tails.
Oh, shit.
And he got her a penthouse with a view.
Wow, this show is crazy.
How we doing today? You feeling any better? You look better. I know. It's everything you wanted.
Wow.
There she is.
Oswald.
Oh, she's wearing...
What the fuck?
She's wearing the same dress.
Like, is that her mom's clothes? Or his mom's clothes? Is that Francis's clothes? That's her dress, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm kind of speechless. Is she gonna die right now? He's gonna fucking kill her too, right? Because...
No connection, no emotion.
Right.
Tell me you love me.
I love you, Oswald.
It's like the hair, everything is like matching that moment.
I did it, Ma.
Oh, that's yucky.
Tell me I did it.
You did it.
Top floor, penthouse.
I knew you would. A beautiful boy. Gotham's yours, sweetheart. Nothing's standing in your way now.
Goddamn right.
Maybe he doesn't know.
I don't think he ever found out that part of the story. Sophia definitely didn't reveal that aspect of it. Hey, there it is. There it is. Bat signal. Finally, you show up, bud.
Literally the last second.
Holy shit. All right, so I made a statement at the beginning of this video. That finale 1,000,000% stuck the landing.
Yes.
And is easily my favorite comic book TV show of all time.
Honestly, it was so good. That was like literally like watching like a really great movie. Like, what is it? Feature length? Feature film?
I mean,
Whatever.
when it comes to like comic book content, that was like masterpiece level. The acting, the delivery of those lines, the interactions with everyone, the music, just the intensity, all of it was flawless.
I really love the way they pulled together the whole like Sofia going back to Arkham thing. That was wild.
Yeah.
I totally thought he was gonna fucking kill her.
I mean, I I'm so happy that I was wrong on my prediction at the end of the last video. It feels like now Oz is in full Penguin mode and he's going to be the main bad for the Batman Part 2.
Yeah, that makes
It feels like that's where we're going. And I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't think, again, I don't really know anything about Batman Part 2 except that this was supposed to lead into it. So the idea that Sofia's still alive and in Arkham and now has a connection with her half sister Selina, like that element of the story just opens up so many things, because obviously Catwoman wasn't really, kind of like Oz was in the Batman. Like, she was there and she was there a lot, but she didn't really play a major role in terms of being good or bad.
Overlooked.
She wasn't really like a villain aspect yet. So if there's like an opportunity now for her, like, again, it's one of those things where, does a child of a father like Carmine ever want like revenge for like his death? Like, dude was bad even to his family. Like, I don't know if that's ever a situation where like, I want revenge for my father's death. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things. I'm wondering how Catwoman gets involved in this. But again, just the idea that Sofia survived makes me so happy. Just because I thought she was a incredible character.
So good.
Her introduction into this universe and now her being at Arkham could just be something that we see down the road later. Mm-hmm. Just, it doesn't matter when or how.
Yeah, it's like
but the fact
it's a
that
holding spot for her.
And it's just the fact that she's there and it allows her to build up this just anger and this desire for revenge.
Absolutely.
It makes for another amazing story to kind of piggyback off of this first season of The Penguin. Her as a character was just, she was horrifying. And I mean, there were aspects of it where she did kind of get punked a couple times. Like, Oz played her pretty good multiple times.
Especially in the last part.
The fact that he's the one responsible for sending her to Arkham 2 times now, that's pretty wild. And I'm wondering if, obviously looking way ahead, is she ultimately going to get out of Arkham and be the reason why Oz dies? Like, I could kind of see that playing out.
Yeah, I
or is
agree.
it like Batman who takes him out? Like, I don't know. But love that we saw the bat signal at the very end. It's kind of what I was expecting the show to do.
But Sofia needs to be the one that takes out Oz.
I mean,
she it needs to happen. Batman's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't kill people. He gets them and arrests them,
It's definitely one of those things where that build-up now, that revenge, feels like it's going to be an insanely rewarding thing if that's something that ever plays out in the future. But again, just happy that she's alive because I think she's an amazing character. I mean, the performance was insane. So good. And I just think the future for this universe is so freaking bright. And I mean, I don't think there's any question in my mind right now in terms of comic book stuff. This is easily my favorite stuff right now.
Yeah, I agree.
The darkness, the tone, everything about it, the way that they've adapted these characters from comic book content into this, it's just, I love, we were talking about the Riddler at dinner tonight. The Riddler, like that version of the Riddler was so awesome, so different than what we know the Riddler to be, and just so good. Like, obviously, this version of the Penguin, amazing.
Colin Farrell is just killing it.
I'm gonna be really curious to see how they implement this version of the Joker into this world. I know that there was something in the news about Gunn shooting down some Joker content, but I want to see that version of the Joker. I mean, that deleted scene with Batman was so damn good. And again, it's like a grounded, realistic style. Like, if these characters were alive in our real world, I feel like this is how they would look and act and behave. And it's just, again, major props to the Jim Carrey Riddler. Like, that is amazing for what that was.
So fun. It was like a typical comic book where it's like, pow, bam.
It was very cartoony version live action.
Yeah.
It's like his version of the Riddler is always going to be iconic. I feel like I thought it was perfect, but it's like the version we got in this world, it fits it perfectly.
Right, more realistic, more...
Yeah, exactly. It's grounded.
Yeah.
So the idea that Bruce, Batman, didn't show up this whole show, I have no issue with it at all. When this show started, I'm like, we have to see him. Like there's no way that we can't not see him. That's where my mindset was at the beginning. But by the end, understanding that, you know, you go back and rewatch the Batman, Bruce takes off. Like all the stuff that happened with the flood and everything that went down, he went to go handle some shit. He's still really new in this role as Batman. I think during the Batman, I think he was only like a year in. So he's young, like he's a young Bruce Wayne. And so his role as Batman, it's evolving, he's learning, he's developing. And the only odd part about it is the tone of that movie was all about creeping in the darkness. There's always something there. Is that shadow Batman coming to get me? I mean, even Penguin had that crazy chase scene where he thought he got the best of Batman and he had his moments with him. And so like that's the only element of it to where that movie presented this like Batman cast this giant shadow over Gotham that everybody who's doing anything even remotely bad is looking over their shoulder, looking down out like, oh shit, is that Batman? Like the bat signal going up. He set this eerie tone to this idea that he's always lurking around the corner if you're doing something illegal. But again, the Riddler's plan and what he accomplished and the devastation that he created caused Bruce to go away. Like he left. And I'm hoping at some point we get like more explanation about what Bruce went to go do and why he disappeared. But again, like the crime in this show, in terms of like a giant city like Gotham, it was small up until the Crown Point explosion, I feel like.
Right.
So the idea that there was no Bruce or no Batman was, I mean, after these 8 episodes, I'm perfectly fine with it because again, the story and the performances and the way this show was produced, I wasn't even thinking about Batman. I wasn't like, oh, is he gonna show? Like there were moments where like obviously the Crown Point explosion, I'm like, okay, that's big enough now for him to show up. But moments through the show,
not.
yeah. I mean, well, maybe because it wasn't that far after. Like the
That's
devastation is still in progress.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's one of those things where this was so spectacular of a show that Batman didn't need to be in it. Because again, this set the tone. This is like setting us up for the next movie, which I cannot wait for. And I did see some news that there's going to be plans to do character-driven shows. Like there's more opportunity for that.
That would be awesome.
Like this was Penguin's show.
Yeah.
So like there's going to be other opportunities for more
I would love to see a Riddler
character-centric
show.
Yeah. He's still alive. But yeah, I mean, this world and what they've presented in terms of characters, that is such an amazing way to set up the characters going into like bridging the gaps between movies with these type of shows. I think that's a fucking genius way of doing it.
Yeah, I want some backstory on Riddler. Sorry. I know he was in the
I mean, we got a
movie,
lot of it.
But like there's
Yeah.
still so much that you could expand on beyond that.
There's just this idea that like Penguin was introduced in the movie. He was there, he had his moments, but he wasn't the focal point. And then he gets his own show, and then it catapults him into this like top level crime boss to where now he's gonna be the main villain of the next movie. That's my assumption. And then it's like whoever they pick for the next character piece, that's just gonna rise that character to the top and be like, okay, this character is now gonna be the next focus for the next part. And like there's so many ways. I think that's such a smart way of handling this universe that it kind of just gives you the opportunity to just build and build and build and just set up and just I love it. This is exactly what I love when it comes to like I love the dark comic book shit. I love it. And I think again, everyone in this show, there's still a lot of like open-ended things that need to happen. Like, what is this deal with Julian Rush? What is up with this dude?
Oh my God, yes.
I have gone back and forth on this, like, is he real thing? Because, like, I keep seeing people talk about it. Like, I was out of that mindset, and then I, like, came back into it, and now it's like, why was he back at Arkham?
Did he never leave?
She has
Arkham?
He has to be in her brain. Because it's like, why... Him being in all those moments, I still didn't feel like anyone really truly interacted with him.
I mean, there was one where...
I mean, someone opened the door for him, but...
And said stuff to him.
Did someone say something to him?
Yes.
I don't know. But, like, when he was just sitting there and trying to, like, interrogate Oz's mom, she was just staring blindly into his face. Didn't respond, react, or anything. So, like, I keep going back and forth on that. And now the idea that he showed up in Arkham with Sofia again, like, what is happening here? Like, that is, I think that's bizarre. And I think that's something that definitely needs to be questioned, and theories, share all of them because love hearing those. But I think he's interesting. Obviously, the one Falcone girl who's at the kids' home is obviously going to be a player at some point.
Yeah, that's
where she
really
comes into
sad,
all of this.
That one.
I am so disappointed. Like, the only thing I'm disappointed about, but I'm also not that upset about it, is Vic dying. I thought Vic had a future in this universe.
I did too.
But it made total sense for the story once the stuff went down with his mom and she was telling Oz, like, I hate you. I should have had him kill you when you were young. Like, once all that got laid out, you really started feeling like we were going down a road to where, like, everyone else, Oz was super cold. Like, he didn't really have relationships. He would double cross whoever he needed to double cross in terms of, like, getting what he needed. I feel like once that moment happened and, like, mom's gone. Like, she is not there anymore. And the idea...
You can't have family around.
Right. And the idea that that attachment became an issue, it's like he couldn't have that with... Like, Victor and him got too close almost. Coming up from the same place, like, having these connections, going through all this stuff together. It made sense for Oz to... I said it in the intro. The moment we saw that flashback of him, like, killing his brothers like that... Everybody is in danger around Oz. Literally everyone except his mom.
Yeah.
And even in this episode, I was starting to question.
I
I'm
thought
like,
so too. I thought he was gonna kill her.
I'm like, or was he gonna let Sofia kill her or something? Like, I was like, oh damn, like she's in trouble. Because once it started coming out and he didn't reveal the truth when she was literally yelling at him, I've always known, it just took it to a different place. To where I feel like now... And I see the point that a lot of people were making when I was talking about how I thought Oz was going to die at the end of his own show. It's like now he's in that penguin mode to where now he's top dog and he's the big boss. And it made sense for the story. I just thought it would have been fucking insane in like a really cool kind of way if he ended up dying. But again, he's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Batman villain there is in the entire like comic book world. They need to have him focused and featured in the movie as the big bad. Like, I get all that. I just thought it was a really potential amazing opportunity to rise up another villain to take that spot from him. But Penguin needs his time, he needs his shine, he's gonna get it for sure. And where are you on this? Like, 8 episodes, comic book show, the Penguin.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not like that deep into it like you are, but I really enjoyed this. Like, I'm really sad about Vic. Like, that was really shitty. But I mean, I get it because
and the way
you
he
can't
did it,
have.
He didn't just shoot him in the head.
I thought he was gonna shoot him.
He like got up close and personal and choked him out.
Yes, because in order
with his hand.
in order to literally strangle somebody, it takes time. It's not an instant thing, so it's like very personal.
And he did it with hand, like face to face.
Yes.
Like, he didn't like grab him from the back and choke him from behind. Like, that shit was like personal.
And,
that was
like,
an intimate kill.
The stuff with his mom, and like, you can't have any like family connections. There can be no emotional connection. I'm really actually worried about Eve, that he still might kill her, but she's playing the role.
Which is like, that's like creepy shit right there. It is. See, the reason why I thought he was going to take out Vic in that moment, if he, like, I wasn't sure if he was going to go there or not.
I know, and I need to keep my thoughts to myself.
No, you absolutely do not. You share all that shit. If you have ideas, let that shit out. I do it all the time. But it was one of those things where we watched all the number 2s kill all the number 1s.
And that's when I thought Vic was going to do something to Penguin Oz.
That's where my brain went in terms of...
But then I was like, he likes him too much to do something like that.
I thought that was going to be the reason why Oz kills Vic. Because he had to protect himself. He's like, oh, you're going to want to come get me at some point, so I'm going to take you out before you can take me out.
Vic appreciated him so much because he actually gave Vic a chance, unlike these other mob bosses that were like, no, you stay number 2.
I'm the boss. You stay there. Yeah.
So, I get it.
Yeah, I thought that's where Oz was going to go with it in terms of why he was taking him out. I thought that was going to be his reasoning if he did it. Not so much the, like, connection and, you know, the family thing. Yeah. But, yeah, 10 out of 10. Epic first season of The Penguin. So good. The characters, the story, everything, the performances, the music, the visuals, all of it was absolutely spectacular. It's exactly what I personally would want in this type of grounded, underground gangster shit type of Batman universe. So cool. And I mean, it's going to be pretty wild when Bruce shows back up and the Falcones and the Maronis are all gone. And it's like, oh shit, Penguin did my job for me. He eliminated all these families.
Right.
Holy shit. But I mean, the way this dude is able to manipulate and control things and just mold it to his need, unbelievable. So yeah, absolutely spectacular show. It's going to be sad that we're no longer Sunday night going to be watching, but it was worth it. So good. Can't wait to see what this universe brings us. And of course, as always, you guys share all your thoughts. Leave your comments down below. Where do you put this in terms of other comic book shows? Where do you put this in terms of just a single season of TV in general? The performances were amazing. I hope people get rewarded for the work that they did in this show.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because it was spectacular. So yeah, you guys leave all your thoughts. Leave some theories. Where do you think this is going? Who do you think's who? Do you think Julian is potential Scarecrow? Do you think he's a figment of Sophia's imagination? Where do you think all that is? What other stuff do you think's cooking up in the DC world for this universe? Share all that stuff down below, and we'll see you guys later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.